Right guys, how did we actually gain 300 pips from this very simple setup? Look at this. We had an entry at 4679 and then we had TP all the way down. And then this overall trade gave us 300 pips in total. So how do we actually get this entry? So in this time frame, what can we see? There is a order block sitting right over here. Okay, which also in the previous video that I sent, this is a potential sell zone. Okay, which it did not tap into it just yet. Then there is another order block sitting below. That is why the market is consolidating in this time frame. Okay, so after price consolidated and then the Asian market opened this morning, price closed below the order block, turning this into a breaker block instead. So after this has formed into a breaker block, we are expecting price to make its move and retest the breaker block and push the price further below. So how do we make an entry after that? Now we go to a lower time frame and what can we see? Exactly what I mentioned, price breakthrough, trying to make a retest in the breaker block and push the price lower. So after price breaks through the breaker block, consolidated below. Am I right? It consolidated. So after it consolidated, it creates lows, all the wicks, internal change of characters, internal wicks, all liquidity swept. And then after that, after this last low candle here, we're expecting price to close below this most recent low, forming a change of character in this time frame. So after the body close over here, prior to the change of character, what can we spot? There is an order block and also a fair value gap right over here in this time frame. So order block and fair value gap. After this has been formed, we can expect price to retest this area and then dump. Okay, that is how we gain the move, pushing it down. Now we go down to an even lower time frame and what can we see? Price definitely did tap into this fair value gap once again. Look at this. Price came back to retest this fair value gap in the time frame and gave us a rejection wick, immediate rejection wick. So from this rejection wick itself, immediately I gave the VIPs in my group a short position immediately. Okay, so we entered at 4679 right over here after body candle close, and then SL only above here, above the fair value gap. All right, and targeting all the way the lows below and the higher time frames POI. That is how we gain 300 pips in total from 4679 all the way to 4649. Just like that. Okay, guys, so you want daily setups like this, market structures like this, very sniper entries. What you can do is comment time frame in the comment section below.